This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Today's reading by Alex Foster, www.alexfoster.me.uk. A Vindication of the Rights of Woman, with Strictures on Political and Moral Subjects, by Mary Wollstonecraft, with a biographical sketch of the author. Part 1. A brief sketch of the life of Mary Wollstonecraft. Mary Wollstonecraft was born in 1759. Her father was so great a wanderer that her place of birth is uncertain. She supposed, however, it was London or Epping Forest. At the later place she spent the first 5 years of her life. In early youth she exhibited traces of exquisite sensibility, soundness of understanding, and decision of character. But her father being a despot in his family, and her mother one of his subjects, Mary derived little benefit from their parental training. She received no literary instructions, but such as were to be had in an ordinary day school. Before her 16th year she became acquainted with Mr. Clare, a clergyman, and Miss Frances Blood, the latter 2 years older than herself, who, possessing good taste and some knowledge of the fine arts, seemed to have given the first impulse to the formation of her character. At the age of 19 she left her parents, and resided with a Mrs. Dawson for 2 years, when she returned to the parental roof to give attention to her mother, whose ill health made her presence necessary. On the death of her mother, Mary bade a final adieu to her father's house, and became an inmate of F. Blood. Thus situated, their intimacy increased, and a strong attachment was reciprocated. In 1783 she commenced a day school at Newington Green, in conjunction with her friend F. Blood. At this place she became acquainted with Dr. Price, to whom she became strongly attached. The regard was mutual. In 1792 she removed to Paris, where she became acquainted with Gilbert Imlay of the United States, and from this acquaintance grew an attachment which brought the parties together without legal formalities, to which she objected on account of some family embarrassments in which he would thereby become involved. The engagement was, however, considered by her of the most sacred nature, and they formed the plan of emigrating to America, where they should be enabled to accomplish it. These were the days of Robespierrean cruelty, and Imlay left Paris for Havre, whither after a time Mary followed him. They continued to reside there until he left Havre for London, under pretence of business, and with a promise of rejoining her soon at Paris, which, however, he did not, but in 1795 sent for her to London. In the meantime she had become the mother of a female child, whom she called Frances in commemoration of her early friendship. Before she went to England she had some gloomy forebodings that the affections of Imlay had waned, if they were not estranged from her. On her arrival these forebodings were sorrowfully confirmed. His attentions were too formal and constrained to pass on.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?